Onivia, League of Legends highlights.
Surprises that Dundun is heading towards the Jax. We saw its prevalence really skyrocket in Challenger this week as well. And so Dundun, of course, very happy to be on his Jax. Will be locked. Sylvie's coming down. Gumayusi could be in trouble. He tries to slink into the mist. But Sylvie's coming down. Let's see whether they can actually get on top of him. They dodge the snare. And Jiwoo, he's in range. Piercing Darkness comes down. That's the safeguard. Gumayushi's still alive. Owner as well. He's going to get hooked. And first blood goes to the Zeri. Bit of it is... Oh dear.
Some more.
If they can find Gumayusi here, he could just be dead. Hexsplash is going to come forward. Peter just looking to try and start this one off with an auto attack as Guma going to get lit on fire and Jiwoo just dashing around. That's the kill. And two of them onto this bottom lane. And now Colmy's going to turn up, but the Ornn's able to get a kill back onto Peter. Threaded volley just not quite in the right position as Nongshim will start.
Going down in return.
This is like the best Peter has played all season, by the way. He is just hitting these hooks. And we're going to see in live, Sylvie's dead. Faker is definitely having a good time.
Yeah, that's
standing alongside. He can let us know whether this is in fact certification. As Owner is going to turn up, Dundun could be in trouble here. He is going to manage to flash, but it's not really going to work out. As a Hyper Proc going to be enough to do it there. As Zeus, he had Mega Gnar prepared as well. What these team fights are going to look like as these two top laners head towards their first items. As Weaver's Wall comes in. All right, here's Peter, here's Jiwoo, and they decide they want to get some money from Faker. Peter might die, and he will. So Faker able to trade 1-for-1 here underneath his turret when all of the goons turn up as well, which I'm okay with. His movement speed is just the greatest.
I genuinely think they could have... Oh, well, it's Ocean.
This is, of course, the Dundun comfort zone. Getting crushed in lane as Jax.
Yep, and this is
around the world that he went for. As, all right, Owner going to get the mini stun into the wall here onto Colmy, who flashes immediately. Good seismic shove, and Owner is just taken down! Colmy outplays it beautifully! And now Faker, he's going to have to run as fast as he can, but the Weaver's Wall is going to come through, gets the flash, and Colmy has just ticked. As Peter avoids some of Faker's damage, but T1 will gain some control of the river here as there's the Weaver's Wall. Peter misses the hook, but it's still so much damage as everyone is just running over the rocks. But this fight is so broken up. The Gnar able to grab one kill. Good fear from Faker as well as he tries to keep himself alive, but the flash from Dundun is going to be there. But it's Owner that's taking matters into his own hands. Jiwoo gonna get Q'd to the face, and it's a triple kill for this man's Lee Sin. And Zeus is looking to hunt down his lane nemesis. Not going to be able to find the house there, but T1, they will find the dragon.
And it feels like the engage from Nongshim, the concept was pretty cool. Try to cut them off with the wall.
That's not really what you want to see. 50 CS in the lead and now 2-0-2. As Faker's just going to get thrown around like a ragdoll. Not very fair. Grass with more going to come on through, but it's not going to do anything. And so, Nongshim...
as we said, great at a distance, but up close and personal isn't his forte.
No, and Peter being able to slink in through zero vision will be able to do that. As we're fighting again. All right, Carrier going to get permafrosted. Immediately does cleanse that one off. And now we're driving the Herald. And Peter puts it straight into the turret. Nicely done, gets a little bit of value. Oh goodness, that is not the dredge line that he was looking for. Still, the rest of his team is going to be there. Really good interrupt, so he doesn't get resonating struck. And Zeus now looking to try and move his way in here. Dawning Shadow locks down Dundun. And now Zeus, he's got the Mega Gnar up and available. Won't even need it to help lock down the kill onto Sylvie. And why do I feel like this game might be over, Ox?
Yeah, because they're going towards Baron and there's no jungle on the side of Nongshim, so I think that's a good... But I don't think you have any hope here.
I don't think it's happening unless there is a little bit of a blunder. And you can see Nongshim, they're just going to try and get what they can. But look at this turret, it's so incredibly healthy. Very long way. Arctic Assault going to get him over. Yeah, go in. I reckon it's a good idea. Gets the ward over the wall. We'll know exactly what's going on. Over the base. Okay, Dundun has found a lot of friends that aren't very friendly. Colby! What a heroic play! Oh no! Cue the Celine Dion!
It honestly looked like Colmy just came flying out of the terrain.
I got it!
Camera angle we had just appeared out of nowhere to immediately die.
Yeah.
You know, a good start for this game from Colmy. That play maybe not the one that we're looking for.
That's the first time I've seen something to rival that Alistair play though. Just walking in front of the ace in the hole, you know. the original hero of bottom lane. Call me doing it in the same lane, just a little bit further up. As Baron buff still in tow here, T1 will be able to take their first inhibitor, might be able to find more as they push Jiwoo into the waiting arms of T1. And that's Ona that locks him down once again. Both deaths at the hands of the Lee Sin, but that one was pretty hand-delivered there by Zeus. And I don't think T1 are stopping. I think they're looking to try and finish this one off as once again Peter's going to find an unfortunate hook, but Ona is going to get into that backline. Great knock-up from Keria as well as Dindin trying to get on top of Gumayusi, and there is the Permafrost to try and help this one out. And T1 will get somewhat routed here, losing Gumayusi and Ona as they go a little bit overly. I could hear that my heart will go on.
Yeah,
the entire time.
A bit of a fail flash, but now we have a flank. They're just killing Faker. That's the game plan.
I think that is. And they may succeed. Permafrost not quite in range here as Sylvie is going to get slowed down momentarily. Dundon is probably going to die as Zeus is capable of ignoring everyone on the team, I guess. Maybe not Jiwoo, who does do a fair bit of work. And he's going to get flung around like a bit of a ragdoll, and there we go. So they lock down the Gnar. The Faker lives. I guess to get one more level to give them to his friends.
It's also, it's a bit of an annoying situation with, you know how obviously we've gone for the Anathemas.
I don't blame him. He needs all the help
That is a true sign that lane has gone.
All right. This could also be a little bit of a worry. Is Gumayusi going to get pulled back right into the open arms of Peter's anchor? Does an anchor have arms? I guess, sort of. There's two things coming off the sides at the bottom. I guess it makes sense. And Nongshim able to get a swift little pick off onto the center. Nicely done.
And I like that even as this game has felt more and more doomed for Nongshim, they've never kind of given up, and they're still looking for these picks. You know, if they get...
Oh, Ona's on a ward here as well. As the hook is going to connect there from Peter this time around. They're trying to burst him down, but there's a lot of damage coming through. Oh my god. Okay, tries to take the Sonic Wave Resonating Strike, and there is a burst fire in his face. Oh my god, Faker's damage is also on vision. Trying to take down this outer turret on the bottom side of the map. Looks like Nongshim are opting in for an attempted play on this as the Weaver's Wall does come down. That is Ona locking down the Baron, but can they find the team fight is the question. Oh no, Dindin dives over and delivers a bit of the ultimate to Peter, and Dindin's very much dead. Oh, Dawning Shadow, that's going to lock it down, but actually Faker had the kill in his back pocket anyway. Zeus going to be held at bay for the minute, but they got themselves the Baron. They also got themselves a kill. And now T1 are going to look to re-destroy this mid lane inhibitor.
And honestly, I think Sylvie kind of misplayed a bit there. Had an opportunity to get into the pit and didn't take it, was waiting, and as a result got kicked away from by Ona. So I think there was a chance to at least open up the possibility for a steal, but it's still hard. It's hard to do against Lee Sin. Hard to make the decision to go into the pit when you know T1 are very patient. Setting up Baron health, and very close one there.
And this is, like, the sieging power of Hui is just, it's just really not fair. It's okay, ulti comes down onto Peter, who tries to get himself to relative safe. It's not safe. There's nothing safe about it.
Wow.
If you're within a screen of this way, you are dead.
A screen? I think perhaps a little bit more.
Two screens?
Maybe
two screens. If you're on the Rift and Faker's way is here, then you're dead.
Get back in the fountain if you want to live.
Yeah, and even then, I don't know. I don't know whether you'll be safe. As Dindin looking to try and get Zeus out of here, but that's what he's been trying to do all game, and it hasn't really been working out. They are starting a little bit of a battle. Nice grasping more there from Faker to pull them together, and these health bars are just evaporating. There goes Sylvie. That's going to be their first one. Crypt Bloom going off as the seismic shove goes completely wide. And Zeus trying to charge up the Gnar bar. He does manage to get in this, the Gnar at the same time. And in the meantime, the Nexus just explodes. T1, they'll take game number 1. And it looked like Nongshim had...